Hey, what's going on, people? This is Vats Impossible, and right now I'm coming to you from Budapest. I'm going to be flying. This is a very special flight for me. I'm going to be flying to Cyprus today. I have a lot of family in Cyprus, and it's a country that I'm very fond of. So today I get to do something that I've been wanting to do for so long, which is to do a flight in the sim to the beautiful island of Cyprus, and we're going to be flying. Actually, I'm going to be flying on the Aegean airline today, so I'll kind of give you a bit of a view of that. We're flying Aegean, and we're right here in Budapest, and we're going to be flying all the way to Cyprus. So let's do this. We got a Greek plane, and we're going Greek today. Let's do it. All right, batteries 1 and 2. External power on. Overhead lighting up. Emergency exit lights on. How are you guys doing today? Smoking signs auto. Crew supply on. Gears 1, 2, 3. Fuel pumps. Okay. And see if we have. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the fly pad. Smoke detector fault. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to run the AP fire test anyway. Okay. Armrest up. I'm going to turn up our floodlights. And okay. Okay. Mass and balance. Send some data to the NCDU. I'm gonna load aircraft.
Boarding requested.
Here we go. Atsu,
Refueling truck is on its
AOC,
way.
flight init. Init data request.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Alright, we're going from Budapest, LHBP, to Larnaca, LCL. Okay. Okay. Flight number today, Aegean, AEE, 4811. Cost index 39. Cruise 37,000. And we're gonna get into the fun stuff here and take a look at our departure from Budapest. Looks like we should be on the Vetic to Lima.
Fuel truck is in position. Please
31
don't load
left.
aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Vetic to Lima. Okay. Okay, so there we go with that. And we're gonna go ahead and turn around and open up the cabin door. And just gonna wake up GSX there because sometimes it needs that. Okay. Man, look at that big British Airways plane. That's something. Okay. Okay.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel
MCD
quantity.
menu config fuel. There we go. Alright, it's going to take a little bit to get fueled up. So in the meantime, let's take a look and see what's going on there. We got everybody boarding the plane. Wonderful. Love to see that. Okay, so
Hello?
frequency here. Right now all we've got is tower 118.1, so that's what we're just gonna put on here for now. 118.1. Okay.
Please wait, please.
And I'm just gonna play that for now.
Budapest Tower, hello, Cyprus 366 requesting IFR clearance to Copenhagen about information X-ray on board.
Request 366 Budapest Tower, good evening, you are cleared to Copenhagen S-Flight, information X-ray is correct, runway news 31 left, lead code to Lima departure, initial climb 7000 feet, squawk 4230.
Copenhagen via the lead code to Lima departure, climb 7000 and squawk 4230, Cyprus 366.
Request 366, read break is correct, report when ready, break, all stations, new information Yankee is available, QNH 1020. Austrian 7 Hotel, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 020 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach, 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Civil left, give a takeoff, contact 122, 975, Austrian 7 Hotel, goodbye.
And Tower Center 47 Alpha, can you just repeat really quickly the taxi routes, please?
Center 427 Alpha, gate 33 via Alpha and uniform.
33 via Alpha and uniform, tax Center 47 Alpha.
Budapest Hotel Swiss 225 uniform, gate 44, aircraft A320 information Yankee, request ATC clearance to Zurich.
Swiss 225 uniform, Budapest Tower, good evening, information Yankee is correct, you are clear to destination as filed, runway news 31 left, DLAP to Lima departure, initial climb 7000 feet, squawk 1000.
Copy clearance with GLEP to Lima departure from runway 31 Lima, left 7000 feet and scope 1000, Swiss 225 uniform.
Swiss 225 uniform, readback is correct, report when ready, break, Austrian 7 Bravo uniform, line up runway 31 left and wait.
Line up runway 31 left, Austrian 7 Bravo uniform.
Air MEO 4509er, pushback and startup approved, based in exit point Papa 4.
18 Papa 4, push and start approved, Airmeal 4509er.
Budapest Tower, hello again, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Yankee, information Yankee, good IFR clearance back to Munich.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, Budapest Tower, good evening, you are cleared to Munich S-Filed, information Yankee is correct. Runway news 31 left, GLAP to Lima departure, initial climb 7000 feet, squawk 1000.
Here to destination, Village to Lima departure runway 31 left, initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 1000, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, readback is correct, report when ready, break, Austrian 7 Bravo uniform, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 020 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach, 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Airborne 122.975, round 3 left, give takeoff, Austrian 7 Bravo uniform, bye bye.
Square 1371 behind the departing traffic, line up runway 31 left and wait.
Right departing traffic, line up and wait, on runway 31 left behind the 121.
There 8 to Mike November, are you on my frequency?
Affirmative, is it to Mike November, arrest Primera.
There 82 Mike November, Budapest Tower, good evening, runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 040 degrees, 5 knots.
Runway 31 right, clear to land, is it to Mike November.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left, via exit point Hotel 1 and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via Hotel 1 and Alpha, Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray.
Ryanair 513, confirm your requested pushback.
Pound 3, currently disconnecting the runway now, pushback.
Ryanair 513, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point Hotel 1.
Fire, Hotel 1.
371, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 360 degrees, 3 knots, once airborne contacts Budapest approach, 122.975. Have a safe ride, bye bye.
For takeoff 31 left, from airborne contact approach, 122.975, takeoff 371,
Okay.
Cyprus 366, requesting push and start.
Our fuel's all ready, so let's go ahead and right, fuel's ready.
366, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point Echo.
Push and start approved, face exit point Echo, Cyprus 366.
Budapest Air Vision for
Loud station, say again please.
Vision 948, establish dial as 31 right.
There 9048 Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 right, expect late landing clearance.
Continue, expect late Vision for
Tax.
6225, uniform request, push and start.
6225 uniform startup and push and pull approved, facing exit point Papa 1.
Approach face point Papa 1, Swiss 225 uniform.
There 9048 runway 31 right, clear to land, wind 020 degrees, 4 knots.
Clear to land, 31 right, copy wind Vision for
There 82 Mike November, taxi to stand 220 via Alpha and uniform, welcome to Budapest.
Taxi stand 220 via Alpha uniform, is it to Mike November, proceed.
Terminal 4509, request taxi.
Airmail 4509, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Papa 4 and Alpha.
Papa 4 and Alpha, holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left, terminal 4509.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray, line up runway 31 left and cleared for takeoff, wind 360 degrees, 5 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach, 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear to takeoff 31 left and after departure 122.975, Lufthansa 4 Kilo X-ray, thank you, bye.
Vision freight, nose landing gear blown out, unable to vacate.
There 9048, say again please.
Nose landing gear blown out, unable to vacate runway Vision freight.
Roger, with Air 9048, I will call you back.
There 82 Mike November, we just missed Alpha request, new taxi, sorry.
There 82 Mike November, stand by, I will call you back. All stations stand by for 1 minute.
Budapest Tower, hello, with a 22 Zulu Papa on shore on ILS approach runway 31 right, 5 miles out.
There 22 Zulu Papa Budapest Tower, good evening. Kenzo approach, I say again Kenzo approach for standard missed approach procedure, climb 3000 feet. Contact Budapest approach 122.975 and sorry traffic on the runway.
With a 22 Zulu Papa going around, roger, following standard missed approach, calling approach 122.975, bye bye.
There 82 Mike November, taxi to stand 220 via exit point Papa 1, Alpha and uniform.
Taxi 220 by Papa 1, Alpha Uniform, select to Mike number, Katibachi.
Tower Wizard 2483, ready for push and start.
There 2483, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point Papa 1.
Push and start approved, facing Papa 1, Wizard 2483.
There 948, do you need tow truck?
Stand by with the 903.
Okay, so that's taken care of.
Relay 513 requesting taxi.
Ryanair 513, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Hotel 1 and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left by exit Hotel 1 and then Alpha.
Silver 366, ready for taxi.
Alright, let me check the frequencies and see if we finally have
Request
ground.
366, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Echo and Alpha.
Okay, we don't.
Taxi to holding point runway 31 left Alpha 2 via exit point Echo and Alpha. Silver 366.
Tower with the 903.
There 948, go ahead.
I talked with company, it's about 15 minutes until they can tow me off the runway.
Roger, 15 minutes, thank you.
Budapest Tower, this is a GN4811 Airbus A320 at stand 36. We have information X-ray on board, QNH 1020. Request IFR to Larnaca.
Agent 4811 Budapest Tower, good evening. Information Zulu is current. You are clear to Larnaca as filed. Runway news 31 left. V62 Lima departure. Initial climb 7,000 feet. QNH 1020. Walk 4203.
Cleared to Larnaca. We have information Zulu on board. Cleared via the Vetic to Lima departure. Expect runway 31 left. Initial climb 7,000. Squawk 4203 for a GN4811.
Ryanair 513, give way to Airbus A310, passing from right to left.
Give way to Airbus A310.
Budapest Tower, good evening. Speedboard 080 with information Zulu requesting IFR clearance to open.
Speedboard 080 Budapest Tower, good evening. Please try to reconnect to VATSIM. I cannot see your flight plan.
We'll reconnect now. Speedboard 080.
There 50 Romeo Bravo, I can There 53 Romeo Bravo, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 040 degrees 6 knots, if able vacate to the right on Bravo 2.
31 left, clear to land, and if able vacate at Bravo 2 to the right, 0.3 Romeo Bravo.
18 Alpha 2, fully ready, Airmail 4509er.
Airmail 4509er, do you have arriving traffic at 2 miles final inside?
Hyphen.
Airmail 4509er behind the arriving traffic with the Airbus A320, line up runway 31 left and wait behind.
Behind the arriving Airbus A320, line up and wait runway 31 left, the Alpha 2, Airmail 4509er.
Budapest Tower, good evening, Scandinavian 779 information, Yankee request clearance.
Scandinavian 779er, Budapest Tower, good evening, information Zulu is current. You are cleared to destination as filed, runway news 31 left, Litku to Lima departure, initial climb 7,000 feet, QNH 1020, squawk 4240.
Clear to Copenhagen, ready Litku to Lima, all of 31 left, and next climb 7,000, squawking 4240 and QNH 1020, Scandinavian 779.
Scandinavian 779er, readback is correct, report when ready.
Speedbird 080, can you see my flight plan now?
Speedbird 080, Stormer Chief, are you ready to copy clearance?
Ready to copy, Speedbird 080.
Speedbird 080, you're clear to destination as filed, runway news 31 left, Vedic 2 Lima departure, initial climb 7,000 feet, QNH 1020, squawk 1000.
Clear to open Vedic to Lima departure, runway 31 left, initially climb 7,000 feet and squawking 1000, Speedbird 080.
Speedbird 080, wait back is correct, report when ready, break Air MEO 4509, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 030 degrees 2 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach, 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Mail 4509 clear to take off 31 left, once airborne 122.975. Thank you very much and good luck. Have a nice week.
With Air 53 Romeo Bravo taxi to stand 272 via Bravo, Mike and Papa 1.
Stand 272 via Bravo, Mike and Papa 1 with Air 53 Romeo.
Shade 225 uniform request taxi. In traffic, line up runway 31 left and wait.
I've heard departing traffic lineup and wait runway 31 liner 513.
Tower Reserve 2483, ready for taxi.
There 2483, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Papa 1 and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 2, 31 left via Papa 1 and Alpha, Reserve 248.
Swiss 225 uniform for taxi.
Swiss 225, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left on Papa 2 intersection, give way to Wizz Air Airbus 8821, passing from the right.
Copy for Papa to give way to the Airbus passing from the right. We have it inside Swiss 225 uniform.
Budapest Tower, Aegean 4811 is ready for push and start.
Agent 4811, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point uniform.
Push and start approved, facing exit point uniform, Aegean 4811.
Swiss 225 uniform, hold short of Papa 2.
Copy, hold short Papa 2, Swiss 225 uniform.
Ryanair 513, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach, 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Flight takeoff when airborne contact approach 122.975, take it to West, let's be great day, bye bye.
Scandinavian 779 requesting pushback.
Scandinavian 779er, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point Hotel 1.
Pushback in Hotel 1, negative 700.
Swiss 225 uniform, give way to Wizz Air Airbus 8321 from the right, and follow him to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left.
Give way to the taxi, following sequences to Alpha 2, runway 31 right, left, Swiss 225 uniform.
Tower, with the 220 Papa, left, 31 left, short panel. With Air Airbus 321 and Swiss Airbus 8320, exit in Papa 1, thereafter continue.
After second company, continue Papa 1 with the first runway, bro.
With Air 22 Zulu Papa, you're on my frequency.
With Air 22 Zulu Papa, hello, ILS 31 left, fully established.
With Air 22 Zulu Papa, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, if able vacate to the right on Bravo 2.
With Air 22 Zulu Papa, we're clear to land runway 31 left, copy.
Hotel Tango Transport 5 ready to push.
Defender 7 Hotel Tango, startup and push and pull approved, facing exit point Papa 1.
Startup and push pull approved, facing exit point Papa 1. From the 7 Hotel Tango.
Silkwest 366, do you have arriving traffic at 1 mile final, runway 31 left inside?
We have nothing inside Silkwest 366.
Silkwest 366, behind the arriving traffic, that's with Air Airbus 8321, line up runway 31 left and wait and prepare for immediate departure.
Behind landing traffic, line up and wait, 7366.
The 948 requesting fire company to the scene due to hot brakes and possible via fire.
There 948, say again please.
Requesting fire company to the scene due to hot brakes and possible via fire.
There 948, I can't read you, say again please.
Requesting fire company to the scene due to hot brakes and possible via fire.
There 948, Roger, I'm reporting the fire company to you.
Thank you.
Budapest Tower, hello, is there 619 with Zulu, request IFR clearance to circumambulation service.
There 619 Budapest Tower, good evening, you're cleared to destination F5, information Zulu is correct. Runway in use 31 left, VX2 Lima departure, initial climb 7000 feet, squawk 1000.
Clear to the circumambulation style, the running is 31 left, VX2 Lima departure, 7000 feet, squawk 1000 with there 619.
There 619, read back is correct, report when ready, break. Request 366, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contacts Budapest approach 122.975. Have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff from a 31 left and after departure contact Budapest radar 122.975. Request 366, thank you, bye bye.
Budapest Tower, a GN 4811 is ready for taxi.
Bravo 1, runway 31 left via Golf.
Budapest Tower, CS Air Serbia 99 Romeo, LS 31 left.
Air Serbia 99 Romeo, Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 right, expect late landing clearance.
Late landing clearance, just to confirm 3 more left, Air Serbia 99 Romeo.
Affirmative 31 left, I'm sorry. With Air 220 Papa taxi initially to holding point Bravo 1, runway 31 left via Golf.
Bravo 1 via Golf with a 22 Zulu Papa.
Speedbird 080 ready for push and start.
Speedbird 080, start up and pushback approved, facing exit point uniform, be careful there is an aircraft on your left.
Holding Speedbird 080.
Budapest Tower, a GN 4811 is ready for taxi.
Approved, facing exit point uniform, be careful there is an aircraft on your left.
Scandinavian 779 requesting taxi.
Scandinavian 779er taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Hotel 1 and Alpha.
Taxi via exit point Hotel 1 and Alpha to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left, Scandinavian 779er.
Air Serbia 99er Romeo, runway 31 left, cleared to land. Wind 050 degrees 3 knots.
3 more left, clear to land, Air Serbia 99 Romeo.
There 2483, do you have arriving traffic at 1 mile final in sight, runway 31 left?
Traffic in sight, please, 2483.
There 2483, behind the arriving traffic, line up runway 31 left and wait behind and prepare for immediate departure.
Behind landing traffic, line up and wait behind with 2483.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango ready to take.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Papa 1 and Alpha.
Holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left by exit point Papa 1 and Alpha, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Budapest Tower, a GN 4811 is ready for taxi.
Agent 4811 taxi initially to holding point, correction to exit point uniform, hold short of Alpha.
Taxi exits exits uniform, hold short of Alpha, a GN 4811.
Air Serbia 99er Romeo Packet Bravo 2 and taxi to stand 211 via Bravo Mike and Papa 1.
Bravo Mike, Papa 1, stand 220, Air Serbia 99 Romeo.
Air Serbia 99 Romeo, stand 210.
My bad, 210, Air Serbia 99 Romeo, thank you.
There 2483, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31 left after departure, 122.975, with recuperate.
Budapest Tower, good evening, with Air 393 mile final, runway 31 left.
There 39er Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 left, expect late landing clearance.
Continue approach, expecting late clearance with Air 39.
User 619, request push and stop.
There 619er, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point Papa 1.
Push and start approved, facing exit point Papa 1, no user 619.
Seatbird 00, do you have pushback clearance?
Stand by. With Air 39er, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, if able vacate right to Bravo 2.
Clear to land, runway 31 left, if able, vacating to the right with Air 39.
Seatbird 080, affirmative for the third time, you are cleared for pushback and startup, facing exit point uniform.
Facing exit point uniform, Seatbird 00.
Swiss 225 uniform, do you have arrived in traffic at 1 mile final, runway 31 left inside?
Traffic inside, Swiss 225 uniform.
Swiss 225 uniform behind the arriving traffic, line up runway 31 left and wait behind.
Line up, arrive in traffic and wait behind, Swiss 225 uniform.
There 22 Zulu Papa, do you have arrived in traffic on the runway 31 left inside?
Affirm.
There 22 Zulu Papa behind the arriving traffic with their Airbus A321 Neo, cross runway 31 left, continue on Bravo 2.
With a 22 Zulu Papa, cross runway 31 left, continue Bravo 2.
Agent 4811, give way to Lufthansa Airbus A319er, passing from right to left, thereafter continue to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left.
Give way to the passing Lufthansa Airbus 319, taxi, and then after that taxi to holding point Alpha 2 for runway 31 left to GN 4811.
There 22 Zulu Papa, taxi to stand 270 via Bravo, Mike and Papa 1.
Bravo Mike, Papa 1, stand 270 with that 22 Zulu Papa.
Sorry, good evening, Fraction 36 Tango Lima, 5 miles, 31 left.
Section 36 Tango Lima, Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 left, expect late landing clearance.
Continue approach, expect late landing clearance, 1 left. Fraction 36 Tango Lima.
Swiss 225 uniform, please prepare for immediate departure.
Ready.
Swiss 225 uniform, runway 31 left, cleared for immediate takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, faster departure 22975.
With Air 39er, taxi initially to holding point Bravo 1, runway 31 left via Gulf.
Taxiing initially to Bravo 1 and hold 31 left with Air 39.
Direction 36 Tango Lima, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 050 degrees 3 knots. Okay, at the end of the runway to the left.
With the 948.
The 948, go ahead.
Brakes are cooled down and we are ready to be towed. Company advises gate Romeo 210.
The 948-210 occupied, you will be told to stand 212. Report when ready for towing.
Ready for towing with the 948.
The 948 tow approved, facing towing approved to stand 212 via Yankee Alpha and Lima.
212 Yankee Alpha Lima with the 948.
Web Tower, good evening, Wizard 4 Charlie Alpha, establish on ILS runway 31 left.
The 4 Charlie Alpha, Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 left. Scandinavian 779er, line up runway 31 left and wait and prepare for immediate departure.
Lining up runway 31 left and we are ready for departure, Scandinavian 779er.
Speedbird 080 ready to taxi.
Speedbird 080, stand by, I will call you back.
One left is located for 600.
There 619 requested.
The 619er, stand by, I will call you back. Break. Scandinavian 779er, runway 31 left, cleared for immediate takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots. Once airborne contact Budapest approach 122.975. Have a safe flight, bye bye.
Human left for takeoff, after takeoff approach 122.975, Scandinavian 779er, bye.
Speedbird 808. Correction, Speedbird 080, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Uniform and Alpha.
Taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left, via exit point Uniform and Alpha, 000.
Section 36, Tango Lima, taxi to stand 152 via Golf, welcome to Budapest.
152 via Golf, fasten 600 mapping.
Wizard 55 Alpha Charlie, good evening, rally check please.
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, Budapest Tower, good evening, video 5x5. There 4 Charlie Alpha, runway 31 left, clear to land, wind 050 degrees 3 knots. If able, vacate to the right on Bravo 2.
Clear to land runway 31 left and vacate at Bravo 2, Wizard 4 Charlie Alpha.
Budapest, good evening, Wizard Malta 55 Alpha Charlie. We are in Airbus A320 Neo at stand Romeo 276, receive clearance to Madrid Barajas with information Zulu.
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, stand by, I will call you back.
Budapest Tower, Cyprus Flight, Scandinavian 78 November, request a factory and occupying and information to the onboard.
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, are you ready to copy clearance?
Ready for copy, Wizard Malta 55 Alpha Charlie.
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, you are cleared to destination as filed. Information Zulu is current, runway induced 31 left, Zuzla U Lima departure, initial climb 7,000 feet, QNH 1020, squawk 4216.
Can you repeat the squawk please, Wizard Malta 55 Alpha Charlie?
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, squawk 4216.
Clear to Madrid via Tuzla 2 left, climb via 7,000 feet, squawk 4216, runway 31 left.
With Malta 55 Alpha Charlie, readback is correct. Report when ready, break. Scandinavian 78 November, are you ready to copy clearance?
Scandinavian 78 November, that's to copy.
Scandinavian 78 November, I'm sorry, you're cleared to destination as filed, runway induced 31 left, lead to Lima departure, initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 4246, information Zulu is correct.
Clear to copy again via out of runway 31 left via Lisco to Lima departure. Initially 7,000 feet and the clock is 4246 and information is Zulu. Scandinavian 78 November.
Scandinavian 78 November, readback is correct, report when ready, break, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, line up runway 31 left and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 31 left, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
With Air 39er cross runway 31 left, continue on Bravo 2.
Crossing runway 31 left and continue Bravo 2 with Air 39er.
Niner 48 from vacated, Fair Company advises there might be some debris left. They are going to need approximately 5 more minutes.
With Air 948, roger that.
0619 request taxi.
With Air 619er, taxi to holding point Alpha 2, runway 31 left via exit point Papa 1 and Alpha.
Exit point Papa 1 Alpha 2 holding Alpha 31 left with the 619.
I will get that sadly with your channels.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff, runway 31 left, when airborne approach on 122.975, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, bye bye.
There 4 Charlie Alpha, taxi initially to holding point Bravo 1, runway 31 left, via Golf.
Via Golf to hold the position Bravo 1, runway 31 left with the 4 Charlie Alpha.
There 39er, taxi to stand 275 via Bravo, Mike and Papa 1.
Stand 275, Bravo, Mike and Papa 1 with Air 39er.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango aborting.
Line up runway 31 left and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 31 left to GN 4811.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango aborting.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, say again please.
Aborting Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, vacate to the left.
To the left on Charlie, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango. And we request taxi back to the gate, disagreeing speed indicators, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango, taxi initially to holding point Bravo 1, runway 31 left via Golf.
Holding point Bravo 1, runway 31 left via Golf, Lufthansa 7 Hotel Tango.
Agent 4811, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 050 degrees 3 knots, once airborne contact Budapest approach 122.975, have a safe flight, bye bye.
Clear for takeoff on runway 31 left. Contact departure on 122.975 when airborne at GN 4811.
Speed dirt 080 behind the departing traffic, line up runway 31 left and wait behind.
Behind the departing traffic, line up and wait, runway 31 left behind, speedbird 080.
There 4 Charlie Alpha, do you have departing traffic on runway 31 left and side, on your right?
You have the traffic inside with 04 Charlie Alpha.
There 4 Charlie Alpha, behind the departing Adrian Airbus A320, cross runway 31 left, continue on Bravo 2.
Behind the departing aircraft, cross 31 left at Bravo 2 with 04 Charlie Alpha.
Scandinavian 7 8 November, request push to start up.
Also ready to climb, gear up.
Scandinavian 78 November, pushback and startup approved, facing exit point, Hotel 1.
Scandinavian 78 November.
Lever climb is flashing, reduce the throttle decline.
With a 619er, please set squawk 1000.
So 1000 perfect.
Budapest Tower, runner 78 Bravo Mike, 8 miles, ILS 31 left.
Ryanair 78 Bravo Mike, Budapest Tower, good evening, continue approach runway 31 left.
Continue approach 31 left.
Speedbird 080, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff, wind
1,000 feet altitude via Attico, cleared ILS. 31 right, reduce your speed to 20 knots.
Continue descent 4,000 feet and via Attico, clear ILS 31 and speed 220.
Budapest radar, wearing 1255, US state, flight 160 for 130.
Eurowings 1255 Budapest, approach, good evening, radar contact, follow Uzak to hotel arrival initially, expect ILS 31 right.
Expect ILS 31 right, and can you repeat the other thing, please?
Uzak to hotel arrival.
Ulza to hotel arrival and ILS 31 right, wearing 1255, thank you.
Budapest departure, hello, this is Aegean 4811. I am inbound Bravo Papa 811 at 6,000 feet, climbing 7,000.
Aegean 4811, continue climb flight level 1900, sir.
Continue climb flight level 190, Aegean 4811.
Testing 2,000 feet, climbing flight level 070.
Stand by for short, there will be a shift change on the position or station. Budapest approach, shift changing. Stand by for short.
Okay.
Gentlemen, 779er approach. Gentlemen, 779er.
Scandinavian 779.
Contact Bratislava radar frequency 134.475. Thanks for flight, we're having flight landing, bye-bye.
134.475, Scandinavian 779, thank you, bye-bye.
Aegean 4811 approach.
Aegean 4811 is with you.
Aegean 4811 Budapest approach, good evening, guys. To find climb flight level 190, proceed direct to Vetic.
Climb to flight level 190, proceed direct to Vetic, Aegean 4811.
Full correct, thank you.
Budapest approach, very good evening. This is speedboard 080 at flight at 7,000 feet, sorry.
Service 080 Budapest approach, good evening, identified, climb flight level 190.
190, speedboard 080.
Fueling 1255 Budapest approach, good evening, buenas noches, proceed direct to Attico, descend to 6,000 feet altitude by the QNH 1019er.
Wearing 1255 US state, direct to Attico, and can you repeat the altitude, please?
Fueling 1255, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1020, information Bravo.
Descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1020, information Bravo, 11255.
Emily Standard is 6, clear 31 right, photon established.
Air 31 right, report established, Emirates 9 established 31 right, Emirates 9
Emily Standard is 6, contact over 1.1. Have a safe flight, goodbye.
118.1, Emirates 9 bye-bye.
AGN 4811, proceed direct to DTAX, Delta India Tango Alpha X-ray.
Proceed direct to detox Delta India Alpha X-ray Aegean 4811.
Cyprus 080, proceed direct to Vetic.
Proceed direct to Vetic, Cyprus 080.
Fueling 1255, descend to 4,000 via Attico, clear DRS 31 right, photon established.
Welding 1255, descend 4,000 feet, after Attico clear DLS, and report established, welding 1255.
Budapest approach, Sierra, we got 609 past 2000.
This is 609 Bruce approach, good evening, guided flight, climb flight level 1980.
Climb 190,
AGN is 4811, contact Budapest Laser frequency 120, decimal 375. Thank you flight, and final landing, adios, Kalispera.
Contact radar on 120.305 Aegean 4811.
Condor 3 Charlie Whiskey, contact Bratislava frequency 134.475, bye bye.
134.475, Condor 3 Charlie Whiskey, thank you, bye bye.
Budapest Control, hello, this is Aegean 4811. I am inbound Vetic at flight level 190.
Swiss 225 uniform, change frequency to Unicom, bye bye.
On to Unicom, thank you very much for the service. 225 uniform, bye.
Budapest Raider, very good evening, Aegean 4302, flight level 360, inbound Koviak.
Aegean 4302 Budapest Radar, good evening, set your squawk 1000
Squawk 1000, Aegean 4302.
Conny 455, heavy contact approach frequency 122.975, bye bye.
Contact 122.975, köszönöm szépen az irányítást, szép estét, szia!
Szia! Aegean 4302 identified, maintain level 360, continuous flight.
Level 360 will continue south, Aegean 4302, thank you.
Budapest radar, very good evening. This is Speedbird 080 at flight level 190.
Speedbird 080 Budapest radar, good evening, sir. Identified, climb flight level 330.
Climbing 330, Speedbird 080.
Budapest radar, Aegean 4811 is inbound DITAX at flight level 190.
Aegean 4811 Budapest radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Aegean 4811. Okay.
Ryanair 5 Kilo Yankee Budapest radar, good evening, identified. Proceed direct Kezal and descent to reach flight level 140 by Kezal.
Proceed direct Kezal 160.
Sorry guys, I'm just having to set up some camera views because I haven't used this particular model of the A320
Budapest,
yet.
hello, this is Austrian 739er, climb flight level 230 with you.
Till today.
Austrian 739er Budapest radar, good evening, identified. Proceed direct Bobit, climb flight level 290.
Climb 29er, direct Bobit, Austrian 739.
Speedbird 080, heavy climb flight level 390.
390, Speedbird 080.
Wizz 621 Lima, contact approach frequency 122.975, USRI Seattle.
122.975, Wizz 621 Lima, could it depend here?
Alright, I'm gonna walk back here through the cabin. Actually, let's just go to
Budapest Center, hello, we're 22 Tango Romeo, en route to Canning, flight level 340.
Wizz 2 Tango Romeo Budapest radar, good evening, identified, maintain level 340 direct Canning.
Direct Canning, Wizz 2 Tango Romeo.
Turkish 331 heavy Budapest radar, good evening, identified, maintain level 410 direct Bobit.
Budapest control, Wizz 619 of level 190.
Wizz 619 Budapest radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 330 direct Anarka.
330 direct Anarka, Wizz 619.
Budapest radar, good evening. Lufthansa 47 Whiskey, flight level 37.
Lufthansa War 47 Whiskey, Budapest radar, good evening, sir. Identified. Maintain level 370 direct, Lamit.
Flight level 370 direct, Lamit, Lufthansa 47 Whiskey.
Hello 3 November Mike, Budapest radar, good evening, identified. Maintain level 360 direct, Canning. Smartlinks 6 Charlie X-ray heavy, contact Bratislava frequency 134.475, bye bye.
Bratislava 134.475, Smartlinks 6 Charlie X-ray, good evening, bye bye. Ambulance 05 request for climbing 220.
Amber 105, say again?
Request climbing 220.
Okay. Amber 105, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 220, Amber 105.
Austrian 739er, climb flight level 330.
Clear level 330, Austrian 739er.
IGM 4811, you are leaving my airspace, no further ATC ahead, resume on navigation, change frequency to Unicom, bye bye. IGM 171, contact Bratislava frequency 134.475, bye bye.
Contact Bratislava radar 134.475. Thanks for that.
Bucharest radar Turkish Mountain Bravo, sorry, and flight climb level 6000. 6000.
Turkish 1 Tango Bravo, Sofia, control identify. Where you left my airspace, monitor advisory 122 decimal 8.
121 decimal 8, thank you so much, bye bye.
122 decimal 8.
122 decimal 8, thank you, bye bye.
Sophia Control, hello, this is Aegean 4811. I am inbound Sandex at flight level 370.
Aegean 4811, Sophia Control, identified.
It's an interesting waypoint name.
Control, good evening. Time Alpha 7532 in Varna with information Bravo to secure partner.
Scam out 7532, good evening, Sophia Control. Information Bravo is current at Varna, you are clear to destination Balik for November departure, out of runway 09er, initial climb flight level 160, squawk 4701.
Your destination out of 09er, Balik 4 November, initially 160, so 4701, Sky Alpha 7532.
Sky Alpha 7532, read back is correct, come on, ready for startup.
And Sky Alpha 7532, ready for startup.
Sky Alpha 7532, QNH at Varna 1017, startup approved.
Startup approved, Sky Alpha 7532. Sky Alpha 7532, request taxi.
Sky Alpha 7532, taxi to holding point runway 09er, left November and Echo.
Left November Echo, runway 09er, Sky Alpha 7532.
Scam Alpha 7532, reaching Echo, fully ready.
Scam Alpha 7532, surface winds 230 at 3 knots, runway 09 clear for takeoff, come you in airborne.
09 clear for takeoff, Wilco, Scam Alpha 7532.
Cyprus 331 will be a 410 inbound.
British 331, traffic control identified.
Scam Alpha 7532, airborne, landing 2000 feet.
Scam Alpha 7532 identified, transit level 360 unrestricted. Proceed direct carrier.
Direct carrier, climbing 360 unrestricted, Scam Alpha 7532.
Traffic control, добър вечер, България 111 по курса на полушата от София, преминаваме 4000 за 5000.
България 111, добър вечер, трaffic control. Запознавайте се, продължете изпия набор височина 5000 фута, поемете курс 360.
Курс 360 и продължаваме до 5000 и за ваша информация ще летим по-бавно, защото сме с спуснат колесник и нашите намерения са за визуален докато полушата е сигурно.
Разбрано, смята да направите тъчен гол или кацане.
Тъчен гол, след това може още два визуални, след това статив.
Разбрано. България 111, продължете за своя курс 090.
090, България 111.
Само потвърдете, визуален или ИЛС започва?
Сега визуален. България 111, ако възможно да снижаваме за 3600 и да имаме визуален контакт с полосата и да предприемем визуален.
България 111, снижете по ваше смотрение с 3000 фита. Разрешен е трети завой. Само потвърдете, имате виждате полосата?
Потвърждаваме, имаме визуален контакт с полосата, снижаваме по наш разчет до 3000 и ще доложим на трети завой България 1-1.
Разбрано, България 1-1, разрешавам визуален заход полоса 27.
Разрешен заход полоса 27 България 1-1.
България 1-1, сържете с кулата 118-1, до скоро.
118-1 България 1-1, отчуваме.
Here, Radar Ukraine International 8 Romeo Kilo, very good evening. Inbound Mako, flight level 380.
Ukraine International 8 Romeo Kilo, good evening, Sofia Control identified.
Rolls-Royce снова Болгария 000, преминаваме 366 за 5000 курс по пулса.
България 011, завървеше отново, супер контрол. Продължете изкачване 5000 фита. Поемете курс 360.
Надясно 360 и за 5000 на България 000.
I'm trying to get a hold of you now. You can monitor advisory 122 decimal 8. Good night. Same to you, sir. Bye bye.
България 111?
България 111, поемате десен курс 090.
090 България 111.
Okay, so we're getting very close to Cyprus. We're going to be landing in Larnaca in just a bit here. We're about 70 miles away from the airport. So excited to do this. I'm going to make sure I'm on the correct radio channel here. And the beautiful island of Cyprus is just up ahead. So exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see if I can pull this up here. So I'm taking a look at the chart, as always, to get a feel for where we are and what we need to do. Let's take a look here. Okay, let's see if we can get a cool wing view here of coming up on the island right now. Boy, is it beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And we are approaching pretty quick. Let me take a look at my speed here. Okay. So what you're seeing is the northwest coast of Cyprus, and it's absolutely beautiful. And take a look at my instruments here, make sure I've got a good feel for what we need to be doing. So let's take a look at the approach section. 1013. Yeah. 23 degrees Celsius, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. I bet that's nice. The wind's pretty calm. That's good. Okay. Man, take a look at that. How about that? Cyprus in the evening. As you can tell, the weather is, or the time is not live, but the weather is. So this is the real weather above Cyprus right now. Okay, so take a look at my chart here again. Change my radar range. Okay. Let's see if we can get a good view here. Hey, not bad. Alright, we're less than 50 miles from the airport. Go ahead and we're going to get down to about 9,000. We got to be at 9,000 feet by Daros. Right, make sure landing lights are on. Auto brakes medium. Okay. I'm gonna arm speed brakes. Okay. And let's take a look at the rest of our checklist here. Alright, so we're going to slow this plane down just a little bit. Okay, let's see here. Alright, I'm going to give this some speed brake. Take a look at the altimeter here. 1013. Okay. Alright, we're at the altitude we need to be at. Okay, now we're gonna get down to about 6,000 feet. Let's do that. Gonna get even closer. One more time, I just want to give a big shout out to my family, because I have family in Cyprus, so this is kind of a really fun, special moment landing in Cyprus, and I love that country, and let's see if I can get kind of some cool external views. How about that? Sun going down in Cyprus. Those mountains are gorgeous. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. Get back in the cockpit really quick. Alright. So we're going to be at 6,000 feet by Atlas, which is exactly what we're doing. We're past the mountains at the moment, so that's what allows us to lose a little bit more altitude. And now that we're getting close to Atlas, I'm going to go ahead and take us down to 5,000. And should be getting some really cool views of the city. Larnaca is, well, actually Larnaca is still a little ways ahead of us. Not there quite yet. Okay, we're less than 20 miles away, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on the localizer. Now, we're going to do something that's pretty common in these kinds of approaches, which is we're actually going to fly over the airport before we land there. So we're going to be kind of doing a little bit of a, kind of circle the airport a little bit. Okay, Otessa, 5,000 feet. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get down to 4,000. Go ahead and go into approach phase here. That way we're going to slow this plane down, slow it down. So excited, guys. Alright. So, I'm going to kind of flaps 1.
Larnaca traffic, Easy 93 Echo Alpha taxi via Alpha to runway 22, Larnaca.
Okay, so we got a guy letting us know that he's about to take off from Larnaca. Okay, so we've slowed the plane down a little bit. Some nice views. Alright, Larnaca is coming up. We came here all the way from Budapest. All the way from Hungary. You can see some of the cars on the highway down there. That's kind of cool. Okay. Once again, we are very, very close. Very, very close. As you can see, there's a lot of cars down there, a lot of traffic. Okay, we're kind of making a turn here. Okay. Alright, so if I have my numbers right, we need to get down to about 1500. Or actually, get down to just about 26. 2600. Okay. So our QNH, one more time, gonna check that. 1013, yep, that's right. Okay, so now we're gonna do something really fun, and that is we're gonna turn off the autopilot. So, yay. This, I know. So
2,500.
Alright. Okay. So I know.
Larnaca traffic, Easy 93 Echo Alpha, takes off runway 22, Larnaca.
Larnaca traffic, Aegean 4811 is about 5 miles out from establishing on the ILS for runway 22, Larnaca. Alright, so we are flying this puppy manually right now. That's exciting. make our turn here. Exciting stuff. Yes, I know speed brakes are on. Yep, that's right. Here we go, guys. There's a little rocky there. Okay. Alright, landing gear down. Turn runway, turn off.
Easy 93 Echo Alpha, passing through Garnet, turning 38,500, on time to overall 340 range. Tracking the pro time of arrival is
Monica traffic, a GM 4811 is established on the ILS for runway 22, 8 nautical miles out. Okay, alright, moment of truth, guys. That. Make sure our flaps are full, speed brake on. Okay. And it sure is fun to do these landings manually, because every single time is something new. Alright, Cyprus, don't let me down, baby. Let's say Yasu to Cyprus.
out.
Okay, 1,000 feet. Make sure my landing gear is down. Yep, that's kind of important. Alright, let's get a little bit of our altitude back. Get a little bit of wind. It's alright.
500.
So the main goal is to just keep her steady. Just keep her steady.
Flight slow.
Yep, I know.
Flight slow. Flight slow. Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Welcome to Cyprus. Alright, we're gonna pull into a parking spot here. Larnaca traffic, GN 4811 is clear of runway 22. Okay, so now the goal is to just get to the terminal and find out where we're going here. Cyprus! Okay, let's take a look-see. Just need to kind of go forward a little bit here and get closer to the terminal and find a gate. Overall, I think it was a pretty smooth touchdown. I think we were under two. I think we were definitely at 200 feet per minute or less, which is usually the threshold for a nice smooth landing. So, I'll take it. Okay, so here at Larnaca, where should we go? I think the main terminal is right over here. I'm gonna try to pick a gate where we can still see some of the scenery in the background here. Let's see here. Okay. How about this one? By the way, thank you guys for flying Aegean. I'm gonna turn off landing lights, and I'm gonna turn off runway turn-off lights. Thank you. Flaps up to 0. Let's disarm those spoilers and let's start the APU. Auxiliary power unit. Okay. All right, so let's park this baby. Whoa. The engine's got a little bit more mustard than I thought it did. Okay. Just bring this puppy forward a little bit. Okay. Alright. Hopefully we're close enough to where we can connect to that jetway. I think we are. Okay, I know you're not technically supposed to do this, but I'm going to back up just a little bit. Just okay, it's not going to let me do that. That's fine. Back up. Okay. It's not gonna let me do it. It's okay. Not supposed to be backing up in the slot anyway. Okay. Let's turn off the beacon lights and turn off taxi lights, and I'm gonna tell GSX that I want to deboard and hopefully okay, oh yeah, I forgot I need to turn on APU bleed here. And we're going to turn off both of our engines. Okay.
Boarding requested.
Okay. Let's see if the jetway connects. I think it will. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh my goodness, it did it! The jetway connected. It's a miracle. Thank you, Cyprus. Alright, I'm gonna open up the cargo doors here. I believe this is the longest flight I've ever done. So it's kind of cool to do this Budapest to Larnaca flight. Alright. Open up the cargo doors. Alright, I'm going to turn off a couple more lights that are not supposed to be on right now. I'm going to turn off beacon lights. And, yeah, that way, get this party started. Man, beautiful view there, huh? It's awesome. Got the coast right out there. Mom and Dad, I did it. I did it. Oh, so it's Larnaca, not Larnaca. Okay. Getting everybody deboarded. that was a fun flight. Budapest to Larnaca. Exciting. And we got here just in time before the sun went down. So that's good. Alright. Let's just say hi to the people really quick. It is Ben Roethlisberger. Charles Edwards. Alright. You can actually see the jetway. Oh, I guess you can't see the jetway from this angle, but... And we got a Viking. That's great. Alright guys, well that's the end of the flight. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey from Budapest to Cyprus, and have a great night.